Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the two workout splits that you guys can opt for and which one should you actually follow depending on your time availability and things like that. So be sure not to skip the video and stay tuned till the end. Now, before I get into all the juicy part of this video, let me just quickly tell you that my weight gain program is still open for you guys to enroll. So if you're somebody who's looking for my personal guidance, then be sure to either send me a message on Instagram or just email me on this email address, and let's get you started over there. Now, there are two workout splits that I personally follow myself and I personally recommend to you guys as well. Is one, the push-pull legs split, and the second one is basically upper body and lower body split. Now, both of these workout splits are equally good if done the right way. What you need to make sure of when writing a program for yourself is that you are including enough work so that you can do enough damage on a particular muscle for it to then eventually grow and give you all that thickness. So no matter what kind of workout split you follow, you need to strategically plan it in a way that you are creating enough damage for yourself to grow. What I mean by that is, for example, if I talk about biceps, right? So if you're somebody who trains bicep once a week, and let's say you include 2 exercises for biceps and you're doing 3 sets of each exercise. So basically, all in all, you're doing about 6 sets for biceps in a week's time. Now, for some, and I would say for most of us people, 6 sets of biceps in 1 week is not enough work on that particular muscle for us to push it to grow. So these are basically those people who always say that they train their arms every single week but they're still not getting results. It's because you're not doing enough damage on those muscles. But at the same time, for those people who are training their biceps, let's say 3 times a week, and they're doing a lot of bicep exercises, then you guys are actually overtraining the muscle, which means again it's not going to give you any kind of growth. So it's very, very important to make sure that you're doing enough damage, but at the same time you're not overdoing anything either. So let's talk about push, pull and legs and what exactly this split is about. Push, pull and legs workout split is great for those people who have enough time during the week to train their muscles, for example, from 5 to 6 days every single week. So how you basically program this is that you train legs, then you do your push movements, which is of course your chest exercises, your shoulder exercises and your tricep exercises. Then you have a pull day where you do your back exercises as well as your bicep exercises. So basically you do legs, push, pull, then you can take a rest day and then you go again leg, push, pull. So this split is something that I would recommend to those people who are wanting to train 6 days, let's say. But for those guys who can only train about 5 days a week, then for you guys, what I would recommend is you do legs, push, pull, legs, and then combine the 5th day with both push and pull moves to ensure you're doing enough damage on your upper body muscle. So for example, if I talk about biceps again, so I would recommend train biceps twice a week. In each session, you want to aim for about 5 to 6 sets for that biceps. So that means altogether in a week, you will be doing anywhere between 10 to 12 sets on that bicep, which is a great amount of damage that you can create on that muscle for it to eventually grow. Now, of course, these numbers can vary for what kind of level you are at in your fitness journey, whether you're a beginner or intermediate or advanced. And of course, everybody's body responds differently as well. But this is a good number to start with. And of course, you track your progress and you see if you need to create more work on that muscle or what you're doing is correct or not. And of course, all this must be paired with good nutrition, good amount of macros, so that you can eventually produce those results. Don't just rely on exercises. You have to support it with good nutrition at the same time. Now, if you guys are interested in this kind of workout split, then I do have some workout playlist on this channel. So make sure you check out those push-pull leg exercises, and you can use any of those workout videos to create and write a program for yourself that you can follow from here on. Now, moving on to the upper lower workout split. Now, of course, both of these splits have their own pros and cons, but what I have noticed is that upper and lower body workout split has a bit more flexibility, especially for those people who can only train, let's say, 4 days a week. So this kind of workout split work in their favor, as they only have to train 4 days a week, but at the same time they can target both upper body and lower body twice a week. But at the same time, it gets a little tight in making sure that you are covering all the muscle groups in each of those sessions. For example, upper body, they have a lot of muscles like back and chest and shoulders and biceps and triceps, which means your sessions may get a little longer since you will be trying to incorporate all of those muscles in each session. However, if you plan strategically, you can definitely create a good amount of work for yourself, even in just working out 4 days a week following a lower and upper body split. So for those people who only want to train 4 days a week, then of course what you guys can do is you can do lower body, upper body, and then take a rest day, and then you do lower body and upper body. So this way you will be targeting every single muscle group twice a week, creating enough damage for them whilst sticking to your time frame of just 4 days training a week. But that being said, this workout split works wonders for those people who can train 5 days or 6 days a week as well. All you have to do is, for example, if you want to train 5 days a week, you can do lower body, upper body, rest, lower body, upper body, rest. And then of course you can choose either lower body or upper body on that last day of yours, depending what you want to more focus on, whether upper body or lower body, or you can keep on alternating your 5th day. Now I do have a lot of lower body workout videos on my YouTube channel, so you can definitely refer to those videos to include in your lower body sessions. But I will be posting an upper body session on Instagram this Friday, so make sure you follow me there and make sure you stay tuned so that you can kind of see how I will be splitting down all the exercises to ensure that in my upper body session I cover all the muscles and do enough work on them. So make sure you stay tuned and check it out so that you can kind of like get an idea of what kind of exercises you can include to form a good upper body workout session for yourself. Now I usually post around 12:30 Indian Standard Time on Instagram every single Friday, so be sure to ask your questions around that workout routine that I will share from 12:30 to 1 p.m. Indian Standard Time, as I will be active in that half an hour. So if you have any questions regarding the splits and things like that, then be sure to ask me there. Otherwise you can also ask in the comment section of this YouTube video. I try my best to answer as many questions as possible, but again, if I miss answering your question, then be sure to engage with me from 12:30 to 1 p.m. Indian Standard Time in the comment section of my Instagram post. In this video, I'm merely just touching the bare bones of both of these processes. There are a lot to learn and a lot to implement in both of these processes. But the amount of information that I have shared in this video is sufficient information for you guys to decide which workout split works best for you. And then at the end of the day, it's all about testing and trying and tracking your progress and seeing what is bringing you the best results so that you can finally decide on which kind of workout split you should stick with. Or in my case, I like to switch between both of these splits time to time. So of course you guys can do that too. Now whichever workout split you decide to choose at the end of this video, the main thing that I would like you guys to keep in mind is to make sure that you're training every single muscle at least twice a week, to make sure that you're doing enough as well as good work on every single one of those muscles. So I hope I've answered all of your questions and you guys now can decide what kind of workout split you should follow. So sit down and follow all the instructions and focus on structuring a good program for yourself. I do have a lot of videos on where you can get ideas on designing a food plan for yourself, so you can definitely do that, and then just try and track your progress and see what works best for you. Or else if you need my help, then you can definitely join my program as well. All those beginners out there who have never done this before, for you guys I would recommend not to get confused with these workout splits and stuff like that. For you guys, I would highly recommend you go follow this video, follow all the step-by-step instructions there, complete that first, and then move on to deciding your workout splits and things like that. Alright then, stay tuned on both YouTube and Instagram for a lot of fun home workout videos coming up for you guys. Till then, stay safe and train well. Bye guys.